To order, and can we start off with a roll call, please?
Okay, Council President Perez.
Here.
Councilmember Van.
Here.
Councilmember Benedetti.
Here.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
Here.
Councilmember McIrvin.
Here.
Councilmember Prince.
Here.
Councilmember Corman.
Here.
Roll call, Mr. Mayor, all present.
Okay, thank you. First up, we have a proclamation, National Public Works Week.
Okay, proclamation. Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure and services that are of vital importance to a sustainable and resilient community. Going back to this view. And to the public health, high quality of life, and well-being of the people of Renton. And whereas such infrastructure and services could not be provided without the dedicated efforts of public works professionals who are engineers, managers, and employees at all levels of government and the private sector who are responsible for rebuilding, maintaining, improving, and protecting our city's mobile network, piped utilities, solid waste systems, and other structures and facilities essential for our residents. Whereas it is in the public interest for the residents and civic leaders of Renton to gain knowledge of and to maintain a progressive interest and understanding of the importance of public works programs in our community. And whereas 2020 marks the 60th annual National Public Works Week, the Rhythm of Public Works, sponsored by the American Public Works Association. Now, therefore, I, Armando Pavoni, do hereby proclaim May 17th through 23, 2020 to be National Public Works Week in the city of Renton, and I encourage all residents to recognize the contributions public works professionals make every day to protect our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Renton to be affixed this 18th day of May, 2020, signed Armando Pavoni, Mayor of the city of Renton.
Mr. Mayor,
Council President Perez.
I move that the proclamation be adopted as published.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that the proclamation be adopted as published. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, next up we have administrative report.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, council members. I have two items for you this evening. The first is an announcement that Ivers at Gene Coulon Memorial Beach Park will reopen on June 1st for delivery and takeout only. Their hours of operation will be 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., 7 days a week. And the second item is that work has begun to repair the Cedar River Trail Trestle, which spans the river just east of Riverview Park. During that construction, the Maplewood roadside parking lot and sections of the trail west and east of the bridge will be closed. Our Parks and Trails Division has marked the detour routes. Those closures are in addition to the portion of the trail from Riverview Park to Cedar River Park that was closed after flooding that occurred in February. We're anticipating completion of the work by the end of August this year. That's all for this evening, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, normally we'd have audience comment, but in response to COVID-19, council members are attending this meeting remotely. Due to security concerns, the video conference identification number is not being shared publicly. City Hall is closed, so no person in comment will be accepted. However, residents are encouraged to participate in a variety of ways. First, residents may submit comments in advance to cityclerk@rentonlaw.gov. Second, residents may also call in to 425-430-7171, then enter the code 0033665# to listen to the proceedings. Residents may view the proceedings live on Renton Channel 21 and 4. Residents may view the proceedings streaming live at rentonlaw.gov/streaming. Okay, next up we have the consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Council President Perez.
I move the consent agenda, and I move that the council concur with the consent agenda as published.
Second. It's been moved by Council President Perez and seconded by Council Member O'Halloran that the consent agenda, that the council concur with the consent agenda. All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Next up, we have unfinished business. Council President Perez.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Van,
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Benedetti,
Yes, we have a report from the Public Public Safety Committee, and we were discussing the TSERN resolution that's going to be under the legislative item. So we will be, we spoke to that in our committee. Thank you.
Okay, Public Safety Committee report. Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network Agreement. The Public Safety Committee recommends concurrence in the staff recommendation to approve the radio end user service level agreement with Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network. This will implement a new public safety radio system and will define the agency's roles and responsibilities. The committee further recommends authorizing the mayor to sign the interlocal agreement and the memorandum of understanding and the agreement. Yes, and so if I could have a motion, please.
I move.
you're muted, Angela.
I'm sorry. There we go. I'm unmuted now. I move that we accept the committee report.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti and seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran that the council concur with the committee report. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Councilmember McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I'm sorry, did we go out of order?
Unfinished business.
Oh, he skipped.
Yes.
Do you have unfinished business?
I'm sorry, maybe I'm lagging here. You're all freezing on me.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
I think you missed me.
Oh, geez. I was going to come back to you. Okay.
Okay. No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. So the Transportation Aviation Committee originally intended to have a committee report to present today, but we are not at a stage ready to approve a lease agreement with Rainier Flight Services, largely in part due to the economy, COVID-19. So that's going to go back. So rather than leave it in committee, I'd like to move that we pull it out of committee and we'll re-refer it at a later date.
Okay. Do we need a motion? Do we need a motion on that?
Yes, sir.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember McGurven, seconded by Councilmember Prince, that the lease and transportation for Rainier Flight be pulled for a later date. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Next up is Councilmember Prince.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Corman.
No unfinished business, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Next is legislation. We have one resolution.
How about Councilmember O'Halloran?
Oh, we caught that, Julie.
We did, Councilmember Allen.
We did.
Yep.
Thank you, Julia.
Okay, so the resolution is regarding that radio network operator agreement. A resolution of the City of Renton, Washington, authorizing and directing the mayor and city clerk to sign on behalf of the city the Puget Sound Emergency Radio Network Operator Interlocal Cooperation Agreement.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adopt this resolution.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Councilmember Benedetti, seconded by Councilmember O'Halloran, that the council adopt the resolution. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, motion carries. We are on to new business. Council President Perez.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Committee of the Whole will be via video conference on June 1st at 5:45 p.m. And we have two items in the agenda: voluntary separation ordinance and SKHHP work program and budget. Also, I would like to announce that the City Council meeting will be also through video conference on June 1st at 7 o'clock. And on Monday 25, we will have not meetings because it's Memorial Day holiday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Van.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to announce that on June 1st, 2020, we will have a community services meeting at 5 p.m. and the topics are Farmers Market Update and Parks and Trails Update. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Benedetti.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember O'Halloran.
No new business, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember McGurven.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, just need to announce that the Transportation Committee will not be meeting on Monday, June 1st, because it has been canceled.
Okay. Councilmember Prince.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. The Finance Committee will meet on Monday, June 1st at 4:15 via video conference. We have 2 items on the agenda: water quality grant agreement and vouchers. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Councilmember Corman.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I don't think I have any meetings to announce, but can somebody confirm that for me?
You have no meetings.
Okay, no planning and development. Okay, nothing for me, Mr. Mayor. No new business.
Okay, thank you. What's the wish of the council?
Move we adjourn.
Second?
Okay, it's been moved by everybody and seconded by Councilmember Corman that we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, have a good night, everybody. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.